Rekan-rekan sekalian, apa yang kita lihat ini tidak live streaming. Rekaman hari ini sudah dilakukan pada hari Rabu 24 Juni 2020 pukul 12 siang waktu Indonesia bagian Barat dan pukul 2 siang waktu Indonesia bagian Timur. Tetapi tayangan ini perdana pukul 8 malam pada hari Kamis 25 Juni 2020 di kanal YouTube Permata GBKP. Selamat menonton, selamat terinspirasi, dan selamat belajar untuk menginspirasi orang banyak. Tuhan Yesus memberkati. Selamat malam teman-teman, selamat datang di kelas inspirasi Permata GBKP bersama saya Pendeta Indah Serulina Beruginting. Hari ini tema ataupun tajuk percakapan kita adalah Pandemi Bakti. Pandemi berarti perluasan ataupun penyebaran secara luas dan cepat. Bakti berarti sebuah dedikasi, cinta yang kuat, dan loyalitas. Bagaimana tema Pandemi Bakti ini menginspirasi kehidupan kita dari pengalaman hidup seorang relawan yang pergi jauh dari tanah kelahirannya Afrika menuju Papua, menjadi seorang dokter yang melayani banyak sekali umat di Papua. Tanpa menunggu lama, mari kita berbincang bersama dr.Raymond Bachongo. So, welcome Pak Donaldus dan Pak Raymond for this conversation. It's an honor for me to interview you as a person who inspire us. So you are a doctor from Congo, if I'm not mistaken, and dedicate yourself and life to work for Indonesian people, especially Papuan. You work for GKI di Tanah Papua as health consultant, and you are also a volunteer from UEM, United Evangelical Mission, and CCA, Christian Conference of Asia. Who are you in person? How your cultural or family background? Can you tell us more a bit of you?
I may introduce myself, but I can do it a bit in Bahasa Indonesia.
Good then.
Salam kasih di dalam Tuhan Yesus Kristus. Terima kasih untuk waktu diberikan kepada kami. Saya hendak memperkenalkan diri. Nama saya Bachongo Raymond. Silakan panggil saya Raymond. Pak Raymond, tidak apa-apa. Saya sudah berkeluarga. Nama istri saya Ibu Eugenia. Kami mempunyai 4 anak. 2 anak perempuan kembar dan 2 anak laki-laki. Saya tinggal bersama keluarga di Kota Setani, Jalan Hawaii. Pendidikan terakhir saya adalah dokter. Saya bekerja di Jayapura, GKI Sinod sebagai dokter umum. Saya orang Kongo berdasarkan kewargaan negaraan. Ya, kewarganegaraan. Negara saya Kongo, Republik Demokratik di Kongo.
Yes.
Ya. Kongo itu di bagian Afrika Tengah. Saya mewakili gereja Anglikan di Rwanda melalui program UEM South di GKI di Tanah Papua.
Okay.
Itu dengan singkat.
Okay. Okay, thank you for really nice bahasa introduction. It's really so. Beside Pak Raymond, there is Pak Donaldus. Can you introduce yourself to us, Pak Donaldus?
Oh yes. Terima kasih. Nama saya Donaldus Rumbesu. pendidikan terakhir saya S1 di manajemen publik dan saya staf di Departemen Kemitraan di Sinode GKI.
Oke, so Pak Donaldus akan membantu kita dalam mentranslate ketika bahasa-bahasa saya ini tidak terdengar jelas. So, how your culture and family background or your identity as a Congo person inspire you to become a devotive person? I mean, like dedicate yourself in Papua, and how your backgrounds inspire you.
Yeah, I may talk a bit about how I become a doctor and how I was chosen to come to Indonesia.
Ya.
Jadi Pak Dokter akan menjelaskan sedikit tentang bagaimana beliau datang ke Indonesia untuk bekerja di Indonesia.
Oke.
Since I was a young, very little child, there were some things that I was not understanding. It's the death of our relatives. I always asked my parents why did they die. So it was becoming like embarrassing question to my parents.
Jadi sejak Pak Dokter masih kecil dan masih muda, ada pertanyaan yang muncul bahwa beliau tidak mengerti bagaimana kematian dari keluarganya, dan itu membuat dia untuk tertarik untuk belajar menjadi dokter.
Okay.
But this was the beginning, but after doing the primary and secondary school, I forgot that thing to become doctor.
Jadi tapi dalam pendidikan setelah sekolah dasar dan sekolah menengah atas, beliau lupa untuk cita-cita yang tadi atau suatu kemauan untuk ingin tahu tentang kedokteran itu.
So I became in life a teacher.
Jadi beliau menjadi seorang guru, dia mengajar.
So one day I was all the time sick of malaria.
Okay.
Jadi dokter selalu sakit malaria.
So I can remember just now how I decided to become a health personnel, but not doctor.
Okay.
Jadi kemudian mendorong beliau untuk ingin menjadi seorang kerja kesehatan atau perawat, tapi bukan dokter.
So I decided to do 2 years study to become nurse.
Jadi beliau mengikuti pendidikan selama 2 tahun untuk menjadi perawat.
But why do I decide it? One day I got injection that was very painful.
Namun suatu ketika mengapa beliau memutuskan untuk belajar dokter? Suatu saat dia mendapat suatu suntikan, tapi dia merasa sangat sakit.
So I decided to become nurse so I can get another drug without this injection.
Okay.
Jadi beliau memutuskan untuk harus menjadi perawat supaya dia bisa mendapat obat yang bisa suntik tapi tidak mengakibatkan sakit atau rasa sakit.
So my decision was to finish this school very well. So I took decision to work very well.
Jadi beliau memutuskan untuk bekerja dengan baik dan untuk memutuskan untuk belajar lebih baik dengan
kedokteran. When I reached school, I got the very high mark, more than 90%.
Jadi pada saat beliau di pendidikan, beliau mendapatkan nilai yang tinggi, jadi 95% ya.
Yeah. So the school decided to send me for further study.
Jadi sekolah memutuskan untuk mengirim beliau untuk pendidikan yang lanjutan.
They said I'm really committed, but in my heart I was not really committed because I wanted just 2 years and go back.
Jadi mereka katakan bahwa memang beliau sangat komitmen untuk belajar, tapi dalam beliau punya hati tidak terlalu kelihatan. Mungkin beliau mau belajar 2 tahun selesai sudah.
So our missionary told me I will go for further study to become the teacher of medical school.
Jadi misionari di negara Kongo menginginkan beliau untuk belajar supaya menjadi pendidik bagi pelajar atau mahasiswa kedokteran.
I refused.
Tapi beliau menolak.
So because I refused, they sent me to a very deep village to do the training.
Jadi ya akibat beliau menolak, beliau dikirim ke daerah yang sangat terpencil jauh untuk melakukan mengajar.
So when I went there, I met a midwife, very committed also. So she taught me how to do the delivery of children.
Jadi di sana juga beliau bertemu dengan pekerja kesehatan yang sangat komitmen dalam pelayanan dan dia mengajarkan bagaimana untuk membantu ibu yang bersalin dengan baik.
So after more than 20 delivery, I become very interested in it.
Setelah 20 ibu yang bersalin, Pak Dokter menjadi tertarik ya untuk melihat atau memperhatikan bagaimana ibu-ibu bersalin itu bisa bersalin dengan baik.
So many children, they were giving just the name Raymond.
Jadi
I understand that. You don't have to translate that.
Okay. I don't have to translate or.
Okay. Yeah. So when I finish, they call me to do exam for the next school. I succeeded. When I succeeded, I start now 4 years study instead of 2 years that I wanted. But after that, I became a nurse. So when I was nurse, I started to teach in that college, health college, at the level of high school. After 7 years of teaching, then school again closed. Then I went outside the country because of the war. I went in Uganda. So in Uganda, I work with the Catholic Church in a big hospital in very remote area and with insecure, not safe place. But the head of the hospital said, I have very, very good results to work hard. So they gave me scholarship to join medical school now to become doctor.
Wow. It's really inspired me.
So that's why my impression was not to become doctor, but they saw my work and they say you are fit to become a doctor. So that's why I become a doctor.
Nice experience. It's a great experience. So how you have the connection with GKI di Tanah Papua or UM or CCA?
Okay, my wife is from Rwanda. I didn't tell you it before. My wife is from Rwanda. So when I finished study, I was in Rwanda. I met the executive secretary executive secretary of UM for African region, and they gave me work to the refugee camp because these people were refugees from Congo. So I worked some 6 months. Then after that, they told me there is opportunity to work out of Rwanda. Then I was connected to Indonesia, not Papua, but I knew just Indonesia. This is how I came to Indonesia.
So when was it? I mean, like, when is the first time you going or stay in Papua?
So in October 2015,
Okay.
I was given chance to visit before I study, before I come to Papua to visit Indonesia.
Yeah.
I came to Jakarta. From Jakarta, I went to Medan. So
Wow.
from Medan, we visit around. Then after that, I went to visit Papua.
Okay.
It was in October 2015.
Okay. Okay. Then you decide to choose Papua other than Jakarta or Medan.
Papua was already chosen by UN,
Oh,
so I had to work in Papua.
Okay.
So, but from UN, they don't say it's Papua, but they say in Indonesia.
I see. I get it. Okay, so this is like a contract relationship between GKI Tanah Papua and UEM with program so. Okay.
Yes.
So it's really nice.
So when I reached Papua, after Jakarta and Medan, I saw it a bit different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really.
So then I went to Salatiga for 4 weeks. English in Bahasa Indonesia, but it was very short because people were very busy. It was approaching the Christmas, so I could not get good time. Then I went back to Congo. At the first time, I didn't want to come back to Papua.
Okay.
So when people were preaching in my church, they preached just about Jonas, who was sent by God, but he went out, he took another direction until he was swallowed by a fish. So I remember maybe I'm also some kind of Jonas. So I made my mind to come back to Papua.
Okay.
Yeah. So after 3 months, I delayed 3 months. I came to Papua in March instead of coming in January. Yeah.
So January 2016, exactly you.
16.
Yes.
Yeah. But I didn't come to January. I was not willing. I delayed a bit. I came in March.
Oh, in March 2016.
Yes.
So until now, you stay in Papua with your family?
Yeah, I still in Papua with my family, but my 2 children are out. I am here with my two boys.
Okay. So it's really interesting introduction about your backgrounds, your journey, how to have a strong dedication to move out from your country to go to another country. I really curious how you train yourself to have this devotion, this dedication. How is it, Dr. Raymond?
Yeah. When I see the devotion and the commitment, it's the issue of to be engaged and to love what you are doing. But according to my understanding, you cannot say that now I'm really dedicated or I'm devoted, but people will see through what you are doing. So they say, this is really dedicated man. But me, I do it just to
yeah, I get it what you mean. I mean, like,
to satisfy.
Yeah, after March, people will say we are a dedicated person, but before we doing, like, yeah, I'm just doing it.
You must, if you do it with love and you try to be loyal to what you are doing, I can say when I came to Papua, there are some things I find in the office when the department, it was people are not coming on time. But after 2 weeks, because every day I was there at 8.
Okay.
So after 2 weeks, all people were coming at 8. But I didn't tell anybody you must come at 8. So it was some change I saw because I'm coming every day on time. They changed also the way to come.
Yeah, you give an example. You not give directly of your speech, but you give an example. So I ask Pak Rumbesu, did Dr. Raymond
Yes.
is the dedication person, or it's just like ya tidak terlalu dedikatif tapi ya baik. Gimana Pak Rumbesu?
Menurut saya Pak Dokter dia orangnya dedikatif ya, maksudnya dia komitmen untuk sesuatu yang dia kerjakan. Jadi kalau sesuatu itu tidak selesai berarti harus diselesaikan. Jadi menunjukkan bahwa orang itu ada dedikasi yang tinggi dalam melaksanakan tugas. Ya.
So yeah,
Jadi itu ini, ya selama ini saya juga masuk di kantor ini juga bersamaan dengan Pak Dokter juga. Jadi kita sama-sama bekerja di kantor Sinode.
I see. So I already acknowledge that your friends, Dr. Raymond, Pak Donaldus, admit that you are devoted person, dedicated person. It's really nice to know that. So how you deal with that struggle? There is differences language, differences culture, differences habit. How you deal with those things?
Truly speaking, culturally, it was really a culture shock when I came to Papua.
Yeah.
Because I saw in office there is no problem, but when you go to the village, you saw the difference between your understanding and what people understand.
Yeah.
So it was really
a gap.
A gap, yeah. The example is the first time I went to give a training about HIV. But what I prepared could not fit with my audience. They could not understand what I want to teach. So it was really shocking. I need time to prepare again and to make it at the very low level. So this was really difficult adaptation because they are evangelists people, but they need something very, very low and to it's something like the evangelism is newly coming to the place. So to me, it was a bit of challenge.
Yeah. So I'm inspired by you because I also read some articles that last February 2020 you meet the government to talk about health issue. Is that right?
Yeah, this is another thing. I started by meeting these very low people. So they gave me too much the revendication or their needs that are not met by the service given to them. So fortunately, I got also chance to meet the high level in the member of parliament and the head of the parliament, that we gave them what we could tell them. And I think I'm trying to connect what I see at the low level and the high level. So we have that we can talk again to them how to improve the need of these low people.
Yeah, so you try to build the bridge, bringing the gaps become smaller, right? So it's really nice to know that. So I just want to talk about more personally about HIV numbers in Papua. The news said that the numbers of people with HIV or AIDS are increasing every year. On March 2019, the number touched up nearly 40,000 cases. It is due to the insufficient human resources like doctors, nurses. What do you think about that?
The cases are increasing, it is true, because this is just people who are tested in the hospital, or this pregnant woman who are coming. But truly speaking, there is a big gap in Papua to test HIV. Many VCT are not working. Theoretically, there is a VCT in the health sector in a different place, but when you reach the place, they say this activity is not, the VCT exists, but it's not active. So to say exactly the prevalence of HIV in Papua, we cannot give a good statistic. I may say it's still unknown. Yeah, the real prevalence is still unknown. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Pak Rumbeso, can you translate it with like a simple bahasa language?
Bahasa.
Yeah, so our viewers can know exactly what the truly happening in Papua about HIV.
Ya, jadi Pak Dr. Raymond menjelaskan bahwa di Papua untuk kasus HIV itu dia punya statistik itu kita tidak bisa pastikan bahwa sebanyak ini, karena orang yang datang untuk melakukan tes itu juga masih kurang. Kemudian pengetahuan mereka, kemudian fasilitas yang tersedia, seperti contohnya fasilitas untuk pengetesan sukarela, VCT. Jadi di puskesmas itu ada, tapi kalau kita ke sana, mereka bilang sudah tidak aktif atau tidak berjalan dengan baik. Jadi kendala-kendala ini menunjukkan bahwa statistik di Papua itu kita tidak bisa pastikan. Masih banyak sekali yang belum datang untuk tes. Kemudian masalah-masalah yang terjadi di Papua juga sangat banyak. Jangkauan, dan itu juga mempengaruhi. Yeah.
There is also another problem that people who are coming are those who are already sick.
I see.
So many cases are AIDS, but HIV positive, they don't come easily.
I get it.
Jelas ya?
Yeah, I get it. I mean, like, some things that I need to translate in Bahasa for our viewers really know about the things that happen in Papua. I mean, like, I live in Jakarta, West Java, Depok. I don't really know about how it's happening in Papua, but it's really ironic, right? It's like, yeah, it's ironic in some way. I mean, like, yeah, unfortunately, there is no really good awareness about how HIV, AIDS, and health issue is really matters in our life. Do you think that collaboration between the church leader, the church community, and also the government are needed, or how you build the good, strong relationship between the church and government? What do you expect that?
Government has a very good program, but the condition in Papua is a bit different from other islands because geographically it's difficult to reach people because there is no road. In many village in the mountain, the highland, you need to use the flight, this small flight. And it's very difficult. People are appointed to work in some health center, in school, but they prefer to live in the big city.
Okay.
And the transport between the city and that place is not really fluent. So that is the issue.
Okay. Therefore, the collaboration between the church and government are needed, right?
it's right, but the implementation is a bit difficult of this difficult.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
is geographically difficult to reach the place of work.
Okay, because our tema kita, can I talk in bahasa then? Tema kita adalah Pandemi Bakti. If I translate this theme to English, the vision widespread, how we spread the skills or the character devotive person as Christian, as youth, as a teenager. In general, devotion means like a feeling of strong love or loyalty.
Yeah.
In your point of view, your personal point of view, what is the meaning of devotion?
On my personal view, devotion, it goes together with commitment. It's to see what you have to do and to take it as your problem and to give solution to it. So you must be engaged to something you are doing. So like in Papua, we have problem, but you see the problem. If you follow your interest, you will not help. Like you are appointed to work in a village, to come to the city, you waste enough time. But if you don't leave some of your interest to live in the place where you are appointed, it's give a problem, it's give a gap. So to cover the gap, you need to be really devoted to dedicate yourself for what you have to do. Yeah.
It's really nice. And how those perspectives encourage you to face all the struggles in your life, as long as you live in Papua, or maybe as long as you live as a person or as a human being?
Yeah, to me, in the perspective of devotion, I can't fit for all the needs that are there, but I have I take decision now to make capacity building of some people who are in the area. So that's what I'm doing. In the field of HIV, we try to make a new program which is called STAYS. It's English, but it's Straight Talk Among Youth in School.
Great.
Straight Talk Among Youth in School. Yeah, so this we have started, and we are now trying to make the module. Before we do it, we visited many schools and youth group, and they gave us their real problem. So we are making this program to talk about human sexuality instead of talking about HIV only. Because when you talk about HIV, even the pastors, they see in HIV some kind of sin. This is the conception of people. When you talk about HIV, they see sex, bebas. This is the word in Papua. Someone who is HIV positive, the first thing which comes in their head is sex bebas. So we are trying to talk in a comprehensive way so they can understand what is the sexuality.
I get it.
Even so, if there is no HIV, there is no sexual transmitted disease, what is sexuality? That's what we are trying to talk about.
So like you try to spread the devotion things and skills to youth and teenager. Start with education about human sexuality, education about how we deal with the sex bebas things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exact, because they will not think just about sex, but they will think about sexuality.
Yeah.
I try to talk to them why people become sexually active. So this is also something they must know. When a lady or a girl is in the village, she's still small, maybe she's appear ugly. But once she's reaching 14, 15 years, people see her becoming now very beautiful and enter in problem. Yeah, with this sexuality. What is sexuality? That's what we need to talk to teach these young people so they understand. Yeah.
Okay. It's really nice to know that you have a good programs like Stay. I encourage you to do more about this. So the next question is very personal, Dr. Raymond. Who is Jesus for you?
Jesus, I based mostly on the Bible verse. I use Roman 10 verse 9.
Okay, Roman 10.
If you confess, then you believe that Jesus is your Lord, then you will be saved. That is the passage that I use always to, I'm the one who need to believe in Jesus. Then I confess that Jesus is the Lord. And it's become the door to open the door with the relationship with Jesus. So that's the basic verse that I use about Jesus.
Yeah.
My relation with Jesus,
yeah.
I believe.
Do you think Jesus is devotive person?
Really.
Yeah.
Because all what I'm doing, he's the one who did before.
Okay.
Because so by faith, people could just touch Jesus, then they get healed.
Yeah.
And there are people who asked him just, my child is sick, but don't come to my home. Just say a word, then I know my child will be healed. So this is a such person more than a doctor. So why, if we are sometimes depending on medicine, everything, we cannot trust that there is a coach beyond our capacity.
Yeah.
Then Jesus could not refuse to anybody.
Yeah.
I saw when he was doing miracles to heal these people, sometimes they didn't have time or possibility to reach him, but he could knowledge that there is something happening there with somebody who needs me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I need also to do with my capacity what I can do to people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. Can I concluding our conversation between one statement. You start with reviewing the opportunity to teach about medical school, but
yeah.
in the journey, you dedicate yourself to talk, to help others, help Indonesian people, to serve Papuan with the health issue. And then you come back to start with education, to spread the positivity about human sexuality. And Jesus, the one and only who inspired you to do that based on Romans 10 verses 9. It's really nice to talk about all the things that you have done. The last very question, I would like to ask you in Bahasa Indonesia. Apa yang harus kami lakukan sebagai pemuda untuk bisa berbakti, have devotion, dan menyebarkannya kepada sesama? Mungkin Pak Pak Romemus bisa.
Yeah. So I think for the young people, there is a verse that I like them to really learn is 1 Timothy 4, chapter 4, verse 12. Yeah, 12. I think we can read it if there is time, but it's talk about the quality of the young people. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let people to neglect you because you are young. But to be young doesn't mean that you cannot do something very big. But you need to, if we could open, we need to read the quality. Yeah, what make you to be undermined because you are young? It's like this kind of sexuality, which is not the morality. You must be example and follow the advice of good people. To go far from the good advice. If you go far from the good advice and you don't know where you go, you will not get a good direction.
Okay, it's really encouraging me. Kalau boleh saya membahasakannya dalam bahasa Indonesia, jangan pernah menganggap dirimu rendah dan tidak mampu, tapi tembuslah batasan itu dengan mencari pendidikan, mencari mentor yang baik, mencari pengetahuan yang baik supaya kamu bisa menjadi contoh, menjadi teladan bagi orang banyak. It's really nice. It's really nice, Dr. Raymond. And really encouraging conversation.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so I hope this is the end of the inspiration class for youth in GBKP, Gereja Batakaro Protestan. We say thank you so much for your time, for your story. Sharing the journey of your life with us is really encourage me and my friends and all of the viewers to do so and to do the same things as yours. So thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Baik-baik di sana. Saya selalu rindu ke Papua, Pak. Papua adalah salah satu kota yang saya ingin kunjungi. Jadi saya nggak pengen ke luar negeri, tapi saya pengennya ke Papua. So,
baik.
Bolehkah Pak Raymond dan Pak Donaldus mengucapkan mejuah-juah? Mejuah-juah means like peace be with you. Mejuah-juah in bahasa Karo. Tolong sampaikan mejuah-juah permata GBKP.
Berjuah-juah?
Mejuah-juah.
Oh, mejuah-juah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just say mejuah-juah.
Permata.
GBKP.
Ya.
Mejuah-juah GBKP juga nggak apa-apa, Pak.
Ya.
Oke.
Mejuah-juah GBKP.
Thank you. Mejuah-juah Pak Raymond, mejuah-juah Pak Donaldus. Peace be with
terima
you.
kasih.
God be with you too.
God be with you too.
Ya.
Bye.
Bye.